is here. So, hold on a minute. We got a minute here. Let me grab something here. I'm always looking for my socks. Real quick. But yeah, it's here. The Lux meter is actually here. I had it shipped in overnight. I forgot I had it shipped in overnight. I'm thinking it's coming here on a certain day. I find out when I go down to check my lights outside. There it is, sitting there staring me right in the face. So package down there, and I'm like, what is that? Because I can't remember what I ordered. Open it up, and there's the meter right there. So I'm gonna go into the kitchen. I already got it out of the package and show you what we got in there. I don't have the battery yet. It takes the 9-volt battery, which I already ordered, which should be here hopefully later on today. We'll have our battery, and we'll start displaying our light levels. Now, like I said, I need this anyway because I need it for work. This is a fantastic way to add some credibility to our work. Like I said, even more credibility. The fact that we're using our screens already in fully lit environments, but how much more we can have an accurate setting to those environments that we're using. So if the average environment's using something like 328 lux, and we're at 5 and 6 in our environment, that is a great deal of amount of credibility now we can add to our technology. So yes, this thing is going to come in really handy. I'm going to be doing a lot of demonstrations of this piece of hardware. And this will show you layout. I'm going to have to get myself on the computer. Like I said, we went through a section on the computer for a minute. We're going to have to do a section on the computer on our lux and how much light our screens are. I'm going to let this video play right here. I'm having somewhere with this video right here. Turn it down a little bit. Right, look at this already. This is my environment already from the door. So my environment's already well lit from the door. As you can see, plenty of light in our environment. So this will give us an idea of how much light we're generating in the room. Nice and bright, plenty of light as it should be. So let's see what we got in the package. Actually, I opened it up already. I was on Facebook showing it off. And let's show you what we got. Because like I said, we already know from the door, number one, that our screen is going to put, that's what I said. When you're talking about a meter, and I don't think he understands what the meter really does. I mean, all he's doing is showing off exactly how much light his screen's taking in. But if you're going to do a meter test, you got to be thorough with it, which means that we are going to be taking several certified screens. We're going to build a whole entire segment around this thing. We're going to take certified screens, put them against our screen, and then we're going to do this in a fully lit environment and show exactly which screen is going to maintain their colors, their blues, their reds, their greens, their yellow, depending on how much light our environments are pulling off. So let me see. Let me go get another one without the commercial. I don't have to have commercials popping up when I'm actually talking. So there's so much stuff that we can do with this meter because, like I said, we can do our color levels, which you should be doing. We can show how much light we have in the environment, so we have that on record. And then we can go in and we can show you that, look, even at 300 lux in the room, we can do a demonstration against 11 certified screens and basically back up how much light we're using in the environment. On top of that, showing you how our screens can still maintain their colors even when in a full lit environment. This is going to bring a lot of credibility to the technology. Now, like I said, it's easy for anybody to go in. I can take a white screen and basically go in and say, hey, look, I'm pulling in 300, I'm pulling in 4, I'm pulling in 150, I'm pulling in 80. But you have to be to show a screen that's going to be to produce an image. So the image has to be clean, number one. You're going to have to produce color. You're going to have to produce contrast. and you're going to have to produce white levels, and everything is going to have to look perfect from edge to edge. No faded, no washed out, a perfect image. That's how it's going to have to look. So not only must you display your meter counts, but you have to display a perfect image while it's being displayed. So that's what you have to do. Because you got so many people trying to do shortcuts, and when they're trying to do these shortcuts, they're not doing their demonstrations correctly. So we'll be able to get our meter readings, and we'll be able to get and see if the screen is actually producing producing a perfect image. So this is the unit right here. This is what I just purchased online. This cost me around $30. This will actually measure how much light is actually being fluctuated in the room. There, right there, we have a one button right there for lux that allow me to be able to see if I'm using like 200 lux or 300 lux. I'm curious outside how much ambient light we're actually going to bring in on this unit. So this was a great investment because, like I said, it adds credibility to the ambient light rejection technology, which we actually specialize in. So this is going to be very important for a lot of demonstrations, especially showing off how our screens can maintain color and contrast, and for the environments where other screens are going to have a problem with fading and washing out. So we're going to be doing a lot more demonstrations on this, and we're going to be setting up a section on the website that is going to be designed for basically testing our screens out against other certified screens, other different forms of projectors, to see exactly how our screen is going to react to certain lumen counts in the environment, including distance throw and so forth. I'm not really going to calculate ultra short throw due to the fact that the distance throw is at a shorter distance, and that pretty much cancels out a really good test. I think when you're testing something with this particular device, it should be long throw, because you need to basically, first of all, the screen's going to have to struggle a bit. I think when you do long throw, keep in mind at around 15 feet back or around 13 feet back, depending on how much light is in the environment, which we need that unit for to actually measure that particular, that data, to make sure we have accurate data while this is going on. But to know that the projector is traveling probably about 200, 300 lux. And then on top of that, at 30 feet away, on top of that, it tells you exactly where the lumens are going to lay and how much they're going to deteriorate by the time they make a contact with the screen. Now, later on in the future, I will be picking up a gain gun. This will allow me to be able to point at the screen to see how much light is actually being transferred off the screen. So a lot of testing to be done with this device. And like I said, I look forward to a lot of great challenges. All right, thank you all for your time. I have to go, and God bless.